What's up, guys? We're gonna BroBeatzTV. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make some synth basses in Serum. If you guys haven't subbed already or turn post notifications on, make sure you do so because it does help out a lot. Let's hop right into it. So here we are in Serum, and the very first thing that you need to do is go to menu and go to Initialize Preset. The reason for this is so that everything is the same as mine, and everything's at the default setting, so we can start at the same exact point. So here I have like a little melody for the synth bass, and I'll just show you and play it for you just to show you like what it sounds like right now. Okay, pretty bad. So first thing we need to do is add a sub. So click this on right here. Now you can leave this on the regular one, but I like to use the second one for the synth bass we're gonna make today. Just because it has this, it just has a little bit more grit. So we can choose that one, but you can also use other ones, whichever one that sounds good to you. All right, you can see they have different sounds. So I'll go -2 on an octave and then -2 on our oscillator A. All right, and we're not gonna touch this stuff yet. Again, I just want to keep this really simple. We're not gonna go in here and mess with these wavetables. We're just gonna leave everything default. So this is what it sounds like now. All right, so the next thing is we need to make sure it has a legato. So like, let me switch over here. So you can see right here that it overlaps, and it kind of plays over one another instead of sliding to the next note. We want to fix that. So come back over here, and what we need to do is go all the way down here and click mono and legato. And then what I like to do is press always and turn this porta about halfway. So now we come back over here, it'll slide to the next note. Okay, so that part is done. And now we need to actually make it sound like those synth basses that you hear a lot in music. So let's go to effects, go turn the distortion on, and then you click right here on tube and go all the way down to sine shaper. And then you can just turn the drive up as much as you like, but you just play it and listen to it. So I'll stop mine right there. And then from here, what you need to do is go to EQ, and you can move these around as well. So I'll just move this one up just so they're right next to each other. And right about here, we need to cut off some of these highs. So I just click this, and you take this frequency knob and you can just move it as far back as you want. And I'm gonna take this Q, and what this does is take away this dip. All right, so now everything is set up how we need in the effects. You can add other effects as well, but like I said, I'm gonna keep this one a little simple. Let's go back to our oscillator. So now we want to widen it. So we go to this unison, and I like to put this on 13, but you can try other ones. You can see the difference there. So pretty much we're done with this, and I'll probably even turn this up just a little bit. So now you can get creative if you want and mess with this envelope, and basically it's just changing like the attack, the hold, and decay. So if you want to swoop in, it'll just do whatever this shape looks like is what the sound will sound like. It's kind of hard to explain, but you'll just see. So it'll swoop up, right? And then if you hold this and drag it, it'll kind of dip up, right? So you can create some really unique sounds, but let's just keep it here. And if you pull this side down, it'll be kind of like a bell almost, like how it just kind of decays real fast. All right, so that's if you want to get really creative or even create some 808s. So the next thing I want to do, because this is really simple, I want to add a little bit something more unique. So let's turn on this filter, and then what you could do with this is automate anything in here, any of these knobs. So we want to do something like this, right? So let's actually, and there's other things you can do in here, but like I said, just keep it simple for the first one. So what you want to do is go to this, click on one of these LFO things, click and drag it, and then you can just drag it to the knob that you want to automate. So I want to automate the cutoff, so I'll click it there. So now you're like, okay, what do I do next? So basically this top part, and hopefully I'll zoom in on the editing. This very top part, you can edit the start and the end of it. So wherever you want this effect to end, you want to cap it on the right side, and the left side is where you want it to start. And then this little envelope here is what it will do. So if you put a 0, right, like this, it will only stay at that bottom, that first mark. And then when you pull it up, that peak is the peak here. Okay, so now down here we have the BPM. Now you could turn off the BPM if you want, but I like the BPM because it's just a lot easier. And we can try, let's see. Let me see, let's try a bar. All right, so I'm gonna do 2 bars. So what we're gonna do is turn this all the way down. Now, what you could do is hold Shift, and then you can hold Alt at the same time. You can click, and now it locks. You can kind of change it up how you want. So I want to put it on and off. So something like this. And maybe even a little bit softer. All right, and that's pretty much it. And you can also do a lot more. This is probably the most basic, but everything I showed you in this video, you can use to create any sound you want. It's just you have to modify some of these settings. So if you want a bell, you could do something like this, and we'll go through all the sounds. In any video that I make in any plugin, everything is the same. It just looks different. So all these settings will be in any other plugin that you use. It just will be in a different area, and you'll just have to go through a few other settings to get to modulating or whatever. But that's pretty much it for this video. We'll start off easy, and the next Serum video we'll do something else like a bell and add a little bit more complexity to it. But that's it for this one. Hopefully it's helpful. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.